What's up, guys? Back with another video. Here to do another movie review, and I'm reviewing a instant classic, a horror movie classic. Personally, one of my favorites. Directed and directed by a uh, horror movie director that everyone is aware of, Wes Craven. And as the title says, Scream. Now, this was released 1996. It stars Nave, not Nave Campbell, I believe, and a few other actors. I can't remember the names at the time, but this movie is. Let me just start by saying this movie is a classic. This is one of my favorite horror movies ever, and not only one of my favorite horror movies, but one of my favorite movies in general. Now, this isn't your typical horror movie. This type of horror movie is like uh, the one thing I really love about it is that it makes fun of superhero. It makes fun of horror movie tropes that everyone notices in horror movies. Don't run up the steps. Uh, don't run up the steps. Don't have sex. Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Don't do any of that. Don't say who's there. And yet, everything that they tell you not to do, they proceed to do in the movies, which is kind of funny. Like when Cindy said, "Don't run up the steps," but when Ghostface Killer was after her, she proceeds to do exactly that. And it's just really funny how they made all these connections and stuff like that. And one of the biggest surprises, one of the biggest turns that a lot of fans didn't notice, well, didn't see coming was, I think, Drew Barrymore. She was heavily, and it was implied throughout the promotional with the with the promotional stuff of this movie that she was going to be the main character of this movie, and she was offered the main character role, but she turned it down and be wanted to be killed in the movie, uh, which is weird because at the time she was considered a huge star and still is to this day. So a lot of fans were kind of caught off guard by that, and I think it was a good way. Um, her being killed was kind of a good way to keep have other people's eyes, to keep eyes on the movie, glued to the screen, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And the after this movie was released, I think there were a lot of other horror movies that tried to copy it, or a lot of other movies that tried to, um, take the same concept and it just didn't work. And yeah, it does have one of the most lovable characters, of course, that fans love is the cop. I think Dewey is his name, I believe, and it's a good thing that they didn't kill him off because at the fan reception they kept him alive. They weren't really sure what they're going to do with him. The only thing that was kind of disappointing is that he didn't really acknowledge his sister being dead. I mean, I kind of wish he would have been heartbroken about that, or at least showed a little bit of acknowledgement with that. The twist in the movie was really good and is also one of my favorites. And I think the best part is that the actors never had the actor that was doing the Ghostface voice. They never ever met him because they wanted to keep it real and genuine. And I think that was really cool because their reactions, they wanted to get a real reaction out of them, and it was real. So I love this movie. Um, uh, yeah, you guys should definitely check this out. But let me know it. Oh, by the way, my score for this movie, I'm gonna give it a B plus. Let me know what you guys think of this movie. What's your favorite horror movie? What horror movie should I review next? Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.